Weeks, I have been urging Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell to step up, take control of this impeachment inquiry narrative. He has an enormous amount of power because despite what House Democrats might decide, the final call ultimately comes down to the Republican-controlled Senate. An impeachment trial is expected to last 6 weeks, requires all senators to be in attendance. That means the 6 2020 Democrat presidential candidates would have to be in D.C. ahead of the Iowa caucuses.
When we have an impeachment trial, they got to gavel in every morning at 10 a.m., 6 days a week, trapping all those Democrat senators in Washington, D.C., while Mayor Pete gets to run wild through the Iowa countryside. So he's going to have a campaign advantage when they trap his two leading opponents in Washington.
Joining me now is Chief National Correspondent Ed Henry for Fox with some breaking news reporting on all of McConnell's tactics. Ed.
Yeah, Laura, good to see you. Well, you're right that certainly this has been a moving target in terms of the schedule. First, House Democrats were saying they might move forward on articles of impeachment by Thanksgiving. Now they're predicting, well, maybe we'll get it done by Christmas. Well, what does that mean if they do move forward? It means that Mitch McConnell would be setting up a trial at some point in late January, maybe even into February. And as you say, that starts touching into the Iowa caucuses, New Hampshire primary. In fact, it could even go, when you talk about 6 weeks, all the way close to Super Tuesday, pinning various 2020 Democrats down in Washington at the trial. Here's the big picture. What I'm hearing from some of the president's advisors is that Mitch McConnell right there was at the White House with the president yesterday. Talking judicial nominations, has multiple conversations with the president in private on how a Senate trial may play out. And I'm told that McConnell told the president that if he does two things, he's going to survive this. One, deal with senators one-on-one in the days ahead on policy grounds. Forget about Ukraine. Talk to Senator Murkowski, Lisa Murkowski from Alaska, McConnell said, about her energy bill. Make her important on these issues and stop talking about Ukraine. Focus on policy. She's a swing vote, somebody who could turn against the president. She was a swing vote on Kavanaugh. And secondly, I'm told, McConnell said, do not attack individual senators. They're going to take this very seriously as jurors. You did it a little bit with Mitt Romney, McConnell noted to the president, I'm told, in these private conversations. But don't do it with the others. You got to move beyond that, because if you attack them, they're only going to dig in, and you need them in the end. And McConnell, I'm told, basically told the president, if you'll basically do those things, you're going to survive our trial. And McConnell is very confident, he's told the president in private, that there would never be 2/3 of the Senate to remove the president from office. That's the bottom line, and I'm told that's what McConnell's told the president.
Ed, really quickly, a lot of folks are asking, where is the domestic policy shop at the White House? Why are we not seeing movement on some of these great initiatives that have been held up, coming from HHS and prescription drugs? We've got a lot of interesting stuff from Justice that's just stalled out in their domestic policy shop, whether it's not reaching the president's desk. I don't like what I'm hearing coming from that. They got to start rolling out initiatives. Stop talking about impeachment.
Yeah, and part of what I've been hearing from some of the president's advisors is